Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. We're in the booth and I apologize if the acoustics are bad. This is the hood or the front nose section for the Factory 5 Racing 65 Coupe. So a lot of progress since the last photos. We had done all the body work and trimming and dry fitting. We had everything in high build primer and it was almost ready to seal on the outside. And then what they did is they turned it upside down. We performed all the body work and we painted it a satin black on the whole bottom side and then masked it all, flipped it back over again, and then finished all the body work and then sealed it with our gray sealer to match the body and doors. And then we have our custom blue paint, and then we have the masking done with the stripes. We also have the number, and the client wanted to have the number offset, so it's roughly what I would refer to as 5 o'clock. So it's just turned a little bit instead of having just the straight number. So they match obviously the numbers on the door and the back of the car. So what we'll do is we'll just pause here and we'll show you just a basic little slideshow of photos showing the blue, the masking, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back. You can see where they did all the measuring and masking. So it was really a crucial thing. As I mentioned earlier, the hood was set on and dry fitted and adjusted on the car roughly 5 or 6 times. So the last time it was on the vehicle, we clamped everything down, made sure all the hardware was tight. The pins lined up with the front rocker panel. We had the latches attached and drawn down, and we had all the proper gaps in the rubber stoppers. So once we had the exact location it needed to be, that's when they ran their measurements and they for the stripe to make sure it matches the cowl and the rest of the car. So then it was removed, and then they did obviously the masking for this Wimbledon white, and then they masked for the number, and then clear. So at this point, this has the first 3 coats of clear. So it's a really high gloss, premium clear coat. So it was just sprayed late in the day yesterday. So we're letting it breathe off. We don't rush it in terms of trying to get it to dry faster. So once it emits the gases and so on, what they'll do is probably tomorrow they'll wet sand it and get all the little dust bunnies and stuff out. And then what they'll do is they'll wipe it all down, and then they'll add at least 2 more coats of clear, but probably 3. So it's had 3 coats of clear, and then it'll have 3 more coats of clear, and then they'll wet sand and polish after it's on the car, and then when you run your hand across, you're not going to feel any of the tape lines like the rest of the car. So the camera person just kind of briefly shows you, probably hard to see the metallic in the paint. So probably what we'll do is we'll try to get it outside. You might see some dust particles in it, which is quite normal. This is quite a new paint booth and all new filters constantly, but it's a semi-downdraft. Once in a while you get a little bit of dust bunnies in it. But we ensure that everything's nice and smooth, because what they'll do is they'll wet sand in between steps, and then we'll do a final polish. So it turned out quite nice. We have all of the holes drilled, everything was fine sanded, the headlights were dry fitted in, the custom fog lights down below were fitted previously, so that we don't have to do any modifications to the fiberglass, the body. It won't be anything to hurt the paint at all. So basically, what we'll do is, in the next video, what we'll do is we'll share with you with this hood back on the car before final polish, and we'll show you what that looks like. So it's coming along quite nice. This is number 26, and it's a Factory 5 Racing 65 Coupe. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.